In our lives, we sometimes encounter individuals who seem to cast shadows around them, people whose energy disrupts peace, leaving a sense of unrest. The ancient wisdom of Zen and Buddhist teachings warns us about these individuals, whose intentions may not always be what they appear on the surface. Identifying them is not about condemnation but about self-preservation and maintaining our path toward inner peace and mindfulness. One Zen proverb teaches, "The tree that stands alone is not blown down by the wind, it is bent by the shadow at its roots." This implies that the closest companions can sometimes carry the most harmful shadows. In this lesson, we will explore 9 signs that may help us identify those who carry darkness within. These signs, as shared through Zen stories, aim to enlighten and protect your journey of self-discovery, allowing you to recognize the traits of negativity cloaked in the guise of companionship. 1. Constant negativity and dark energy. In Zen philosophy, it is often said that a person's spirit can be sensed in the energy they project. When around certain people, if you feel an inexplicable heaviness, it could be a sign of hidden malice or darkness. Those who are inwardly troubled may unwittingly project negativity onto those around them. Like a stone thrown into a pond, their energy ripples, affecting everyone in their path. A young monk once found himself drawn to a fellow student whose conversation was a constant stream of complaints and negativity. With time, he began to feel a sense of unease even before their encounters. Only after seeking his master's advice did he realize that such a person, though not openly hostile, could still sow discord in his heart. In silence, he distanced himself, observing how peace returned to him. 2. Intention to divide and isolate. Evil-hearted individuals often seek to isolate others, driving wedges between relationships. Their goal is to control or manipulate without external influence. Buddhist teachings emphasize harmony and unity, warning that anyone sowing seeds of separation or discord has not aligned with kindness or virtue. A farmer's son watched as his friend would casually sow doubt about his family, insinuating hidden motives and grievances. Over time, the son grew suspicious of everyone he loved, until a wise elder cautioned him, "Beware those who separate, for they fear the strength of many and thrive only when others are divided." 3. Flattery as a tool of manipulation. True wisdom in Zen warns against individuals who shower others with excessive praise. Unlike sincere admiration, flattery is a tool to create obligation and control. Such people are skilled in using sweet words to sway hearts, often expecting obedience in return. In one monastery, a monk lavished endless praise on his peers, especially the young students. But one night, the abbot gathered the students and said, "Do not let honeyed words blind your sight. Like a bird drawn to a gilded trap, you may find your wings clipped." True to his words, those who fell for the flatterer's words became pawns in his schemes. 4. They twist the truth. Those harboring ill will have a tendency to manipulate reality. They might bend the truth just enough to cast themselves in a favorable light, making others seem lesser by comparison. In Zen, truth is revered, as it brings light to the mind and peace to the spirit. There was once a disciple who would retell events with subtle twists, casting himself as the hero. His stories were alluring but filled with small distortions that, over time, came to light. His master, with a gentle yet firm hand, corrected him, reminding all that truth needs no embellishment. From that moment, he learned that those who twist truth are often hiding a dark desire for recognition, a sign of ego-driven intent. 5. Exploiting kindness and compassion. A sign of a malicious heart is the readiness to take advantage of others' kindness. Zen philosophy teaches that compassion is a noble path, yet one must be aware of those who exploit it for personal gain. Such individuals drain the energy and resources of compassionate souls without remorse. A sage once helped a traveler who seemed destitute. But after providing him with food and shelter, the traveler returned, demanding more, each time more forcefully. The sage, noticing the pattern, realized that helping is noble, but discerning where help becomes indulgence is wisdom. 6. Refusal to take responsibility. Those who avoid responsibility and shift blame often reveal a lack of accountability, a dangerous trait in anyone close. Buddhist teachings emphasize self-awareness and accountability as the pillars of growth. Those who refuse to accept their own faults are prone to spread negativity and entangle others in their web of denial. A monk always blamed others for his own errors, from the misplacement of scrolls to his lateness in chores. His master watched quietly until, one day, he asked the monk to meditate in solitude. Only when the monk confronted his own heart in stillness did he understand that avoidance was his enemy. 7. Envy cloaked in friendship. Envy is a toxic trait that corrodes friendships from within. Zen warns against those who show admiration but harbor jealousy, as this hidden resentment can slowly turn into sabotage. These individuals may downplay your successes or subtly criticize your happiness. A gardener had an assistant who marveled at his lush crops, yet often mentioned how lucky the gardener was to have such fertile soil. The gardener, sensing an underlying envy, distanced himself. He later discovered the assistant had been secretly uprooting his plants to keep him from thriving. 8. Skillful manipulation of emotions. Zen philosophy values equanimity and warns against those who manipulate emotions to control others. Such people stir feelings of guilt or shame in subtle ways, using emotions as levers to achieve their goals. A student would guilt his fellow monks, reminding them of past favors he had done, pressuring them into helping him. The elder monk called him aside and said, "Giving with expectation is not generosity. Those who take your kindness and wield it against you are thieves of spirit." 9. Lack of empathy and coldness. A final sign of malevolent energy is the absence of empathy. Zen emphasizes compassion as a core virtue. If someone consistently demonstrates indifference to the pain or joy of others, it reflects a heart closed off from virtue. There was a healer who had the skill to heal wounds but did so with a cold heart, indifferent to suffering. His peers observed that his patients healed slower, sensing the chill of his spirit. Without warmth, even his skills brought little solace. The lesson shared was that healing begins with empathy, and those who lack it are like barren trees, unable to provide shelter. In the journey towards self-realization, Zen and Buddhist philosophies encourage us to be mindful of those around us, as they influence our energy and path. Recognizing these 9 signs is not about judgment but about protecting one's peace and aligning oneself with individuals who nurture growth rather than hinder it. Remember, when the mind is still, even the smallest pebble makes waves. Let your heart discern wisely, and surround yourself with those who bring light, compassion, and truth. Thanks for watching. Hope enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Just click the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you'd like to see next. See you in the next video.